Uganda Human Rights Commission received over 4,300 complaints, out of which 384 were registered as human rights violations. The Commission was handing over their 26th annual report for 2023 to the Speaker of Parliament, which highlighted places of detention visited for both police and prisons and discovered challenges of prolonged pre-trial detention and overcrowding.
The average pre-trial remand period being 5 years and above. The Uganda Prison Service had a total of 259 prison facilities with a population of 76,943 prisoners. Madam Speaker, the bucket system where inmates ease themselves in the buckets in their cells due to lack of indoor toilet facilities remained a challenge, with most police stations and some prison facilities. This is very dehumanizing.
On the issue of witness protection, the Human Rights Commission recommends that as crime increases, there is need for stronger witness protection. Human Rights Commission also monitored the plight of children born out of war in northern Uganda, focusing on the Lord's Resistance Army LRA war in Gulu, Lira and Arua sub-regions.
And children born out of this situation, we noted that they face numerous challenges. These included stigma and discrimination from within their families and communities, lack of legal identity, rendering it difficult to prove their nationality, and lack of access to land, since land in the northern region is communally owned.
The Commission also reportedly discovered that there were some communities at risk of stateless who, at the time of mass national identification registration in Uganda, learned that they did not have access to Ugandan citizenship.
These include the Bennett, the Bachingwe, the Bahaya, the Baziva. Stateless persons are unable to enjoy many fundamental human rights and freedoms that others take for granted, such as the right to vote. They also often lack access to education, employment, health care, birth registration, marriage, and property rights.
The Speaker of Parliament, Annet Anita Among, said they have asked the Minister of Constitutional Affairs to come up with a constitutional review commission.
Let's have a constitutional review commission such that if we have these people and have been in Uganda for all this time, let them included in Schedule 3 of the Constitution, to include them as Ugandans. Why should people live in a stateless country? A bridge. I want you to accept public scrutiny. When you accept public scrutiny.
The leader of opposition commented about the conduct of Uganda Human Rights Commission, especially in handling complaints.
People report a case, even before she carries out an investigation. You've had her mocking people who have lost their loved ones. At one time she said, but are these people really there and they're ghost people? But you've not investigated. And the Human Rights Commission is that it's a huge problem. So you have somebody whose attitude is, these opposition people, they are enemies of the state. She behaves like a politician.
I'm Nafka Farida and Gloria Gwitabinji.